Your imagination is the real world. What you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand, you can experience in your reality. What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, today is going to be the first video in the manifestation method series because y'all did want me to basically make a video for each method and explaining it, going into detail about it. And that way, for those of you, whichever method you're choosing, you'll have a video completely dedicated to it, okay? So, the first method that we're going to start with is visualization. And if you go ahead and drop in the comments for me what method you want me to do a video on next, put that down below. And of course, the one with the most, I'll do that one next. But y'all go ahead and let me know which method you would like for me to do a video on in this series. But today we're going to talk about visualization. If you are not somebody who can visualize, you feel like you don't know how to visualize, it is okay. Don't panic, don't freak out, because remember, all methods are just a method. They are just a tool. It's still you who manifests at the end of the day. So if you can't visualize, you could tell yourself, you can affirm for visualization, but you still don't even have to do that. It's only if you really want to, all right? If you can't visualize, or you feel like it doesn't work for you, don't even worry about it. But for those of you who do enjoy visualization, or if you would like to try visualization, this video is going to be for you. First things first, what is visualization? Visualization is basically being able to see a scene in your mind of having your manifestation. If you're a daydreamer, I really feel like you would be great at visualizing because you're already like daydreaming and you're already seeing visuals in your mind. So just doing a visualization would be really, really easy for you. But basically, all you're going to do is whatever it is that you are desiring, you're going to create a scene for it, and you are going to repeat that scene over and over and over again. You can. And it really depends. If you can see it while your eyes are open, cool. Visualize it while your eyes are open. If you can see it better with your eyes closed, then do it with your eyes closed. If you need music on, if you don't need music, there's no right or wrong way. Let me tell y'all how I visualize and what I used to do. So I always do meditation, and this was a few years ago, and I was basically visualizing a scene of me getting married, and I was visualizing like my dad standing next to me, has his arm around mine, and he's looking at me and he's like, "Are you ready?" And then I just look at him and smile, and then we walk down the aisle, and I see the person who I wanted to be married to at the end of the aisle. And I just kept doing that over and over and over again. And y'all, I did it so much, I'm not gonna even lie, it brought tears to my eyes because it felt so real. Like, it really felt like I was there. And unfortunately, if y'all have watched some of my other videos where I talk about this, I actually ended up not wanting to marry this person, but they were definitely on me tough about, why are we not married? Why have we not got married? Just that whole nine. So when I say that it works, it most definitely works. Like, it can be very powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through what I would recommend you do if you want to try visualization, because this is what worked for me. And it's very peaceful, relaxing, and of course, tweak it, make it however you want, like change it however you would like. But this is what I did. So basically, I would turn on meditation music. At that time, I wasn't wearing headphones, but now I do like to wear headphones when I listen to meditation music. And of course, I like to smoke before, and I would just sit up. And I would sit up where I was comfortable, usually on the floor on like my yoga mat or something. And I would sit up, and I would close my eyes, and I would just kind of breathe for a little bit in the beginning just to get myself really calm. And I've done a lot of different meditations, so I've learned how to like notice where I'm tense in certain areas, where I'm like tight. And when I recognize that, I release. And it's usually like in my hands or in my jaw. Sometimes my feet, like I'll be real tensed up, and learning how to identify that and to kind of relax, just kind of, let go. So then once I realize that I'm super relaxed and I'm good, I'll breathe again, just keep breathing or whatever, focused on my breaths. And then I go ahead and start the visualization. And if you are not sure of what to visualize, then write down your affirmation or write down your desire as if you already have it, and just kind of think about what it would be like to be in that position. Okay, maybe you are looking at a bunch of hundreds, flipping through it because you want to manifest money, or you're driving this specific car that you want, or you just want to learn how to cook better and you're looking at this amazing plate that you just made. You want to learn how to speak a different language, so you're watching somebody tell you, wow, like you are so fluent in this language. Think about what you would want to see. All right, think about what you would want to see. You can write it out first before you get into the meditation, but just kind of figure out what it is that you would want to see. And you don't have to make it super long and drawn out, because the shorter the easier, I believe, is the better, because it's easier for you to just keep thinking about it over and over and keep replaying that scene over and over, versus trying to make it super long and drawn out, and then you get lost in the sauce and then it just becomes too much. So get your visualization together, and then once you're in the meditation, go ahead and start visualizing it. And it doesn't matter what person point of view you view it from, as if you are watching yourself experiencing it or if you're looking at it through your own eyes. It doesn't matter. Personally, I do like to do it from my point of view, as if I'm already in the situation experiencing it. It just feels more realistic for me. But again, that's just a preference. Do what feels good for you. And so you put yourself in that scene however you choose to, and then you're just going to keep playing it over and over and over again. There's no set time on how long you have to do this for. You can set a timer before you go into your visualization, or you can just do it until you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. That's what I used to do. I just used to visualize over and over and over again. And I mean, it's like I would just feel like I'm there, and I would feel the feelings of, being in this scenario, in this situation. And of course, you don't have to feel the feelings. If you can't feel the feelings, that's fine. You don't have to force it. It's just like, I look at things as boosters. So if you're able to feel it real, then that's just a booster, because it's still you and what you're deciding on, and what you believe that is manifesting. So if you can feel it real, perfect. And it's just a booster, right? So I'm sitting there, and you're feeling the feelings, and it's just going to seem so real to you. And understand that your imagination is the real world. What you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand, you can experience in your reality. So by you seeing this in your mind and you playing it over and over and over again, your subconscious is going to take you exactly to that spot. It is going to take you there, unless you choose otherwise, like me. Even if you want like a vacation, see yourself on the plane with the little, like when you're on the plane, they have that screen in front of you on the seat, and it's telling you, how much farther you have to your destination. Or see yourself sitting on the beach with your toes in the sand and a pina colada in your hand. Like, visualize it and do it over and over and over again. Now, here is the key. This is going to be the key for every single method, all right? The key is to continue to think as the person who has what they want. Because once you've done your visualization and you feel like you've done it enough and you want to come out of it, or if you want to do it on your way to sleep, because I highly recommend doing that too. While you lay down at night and you're going to sleep, go ahead and just loop your visualization as you're falling asleep. That is, in my opinion, a perfect time to do it. But even if you don't do it on your way to sleep, as long as you do it during the day, perfectly fine, okay? But Just remember, all right, this is like the biggest gem that I can give you. You still have to think as the person who has whatever it is that you desire, because that's where I went wrong, all right? I was visualizing this whole wedding, and outside of the visualization, I am complaining about all kinds of stuff that was not going my way. And because I was complaining about that stuff, it was just keeping my manifestation away from me. And like I've said, the moment I stopped complaining, my manifestation came to me full force. I'm talking about it slapped me in my face, and I was like, it's too much. It's too much, because now I don't even want it. And I didn't realize it was me creating this. I thought it was something outside of me moving these pieces for me. And then I just had this super deep awakening, and I was like, wow, I literally made all of that happen, and I messed it up for myself by complaining about it. But it's okay, because I'm actually okay with it not working out. You know, sometimes you want things and then you don't get them, and you're glad that you don't get them, but then they still want to come to you. So I'm actually glad that it worked out the way that it did. Totally fine. But at least I know now, I have the knowledge now that when I do go into a visualization, when I come out of it, I still must continue and persist as the person who has this thing. I just experienced it in my imagination, and now I must move through life as if I really experienced that physically in my reality, because your subconscious mind knows no different. So by you experiencing it in your imagination, you must continue as the person who has already experienced it in your reality. Because if you have $5 in your bank account, you're not going to go and say, oh, well, I don't have no money in my bank. You know you got $5 in your bank account. So why would you say you don't have no money in your bank account? You know there's $5 in there. So just as you do that, when you have this visualization, you know that this happened, okay? Put yourself in the mindset of, this is what's true for me. This is what actually happened. This is my truth. And then you walk in your truth every day. The goal is to be consistent. So whether or not you are going to do your visualization every single day, you still must think as that person every single day. So even if you miss a day, and you don't get to visualize a day because you were just so busy, don't beat yourself up. As long as you still thought as the person who had what you wanted, you're totally fine. All right. Now, if you reach the end of this video, I do want to present you with a challenge. I would like to present you with a 7-day visualization challenge. And what I want you to do is I want you to pick a desire that you are going to manifest, and I want you to create a scene for it. Make it short and sweet. Don't make it super long and drawn out, but see all the details in this visualization, okay? See the details. Notice how you feel. Notice what's going on. Experience your manifestation. Put yourself in the position to already have your hands on whatever it is that you want, all right? Only pick one desire for this challenge, because it's going to be a 7-day challenge. And what I want you to do is I want you to challenge yourself to go into this meditation and to do this visualization every single day for the next 7 days, okay? And it doesn't matter how long. I just want you to at least do it for a minimum of 10 minutes, all right? Please at least do it for a minimum of 10 minutes every day. That's only an hour and 10 minutes total for the week. But if you can do it longer, I highly recommend doing it longer. If you're going to do it 10 minutes before bed, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you show up for yourself every single day and visualize having your desire every single day for the next 7 days. And also, with your visualization, I want you to create at least one affirmation that implies that this visualization is true. I have my desire, whatever you want to put, okay? Make your affirmation match it. And as you are moving throughout your day, if you start to think of your desire that you are visualizing, I want you to go ahead and start affirming that affirmation, because remember, you cannot get away from the thought. You have to keep your thoughts in check. All right. And I want you to persist in that for the next 7 days. And then if you feel compelled to, or if you would like to, come back to this video and share your success story, because y'all will see this video at all different times. Like, I don't know when you see this video. So 7-day challenge. Go ahead and do it. Come back to this video, share your success, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down for me below. If you watched this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.